Okay, in the last video you looked at how to do a simple search in RULDiscovery. In this short tutorial I just want to show you some of the options you have to refine or limit your results. You may of course know what you're already looking for, so you can refine your results by using the AND connector between search terms. For example, I can put in the main search box here, Airbnb and hotels. However, let's just type in the most basic of search terms. Let's just put in Airbnb for now, as if we're just starting out on our research journey. And as you can see, I've got 6,335 results, which is far too many. So we might want to narrow that down a little bit and perhaps get a more specific idea of where all those results are coming from. So to do that, the two main things I'm going to show you here on the left are show results for and down here related subjects, and they're called limiters, and as the word suggests, they limit the number of results you get by subtopic. It's exactly the same principle that you might see on a shopping website, where you limit the colour of clothes you're looking at, or your price range, for example. Only in this case, we can target subject areas within the results we've already found. So what you do is click on the related subjects area just here, and you'll see related subtopics appearing just below. And I think this could be really useful if you're trying to organize your research conceptually. For example, our topic for the exit test is Airbnb, and we're using the PESTLE framework to organize our framework. So I might think, okay, I'm interested in the economic impact of Airbnb, and maybe then I look down this list to see what's relevant. You can click on Show More to show a longer list. Then, for example, as I look down here, I might pick out tourism as a subtopic, and by clicking on that box, if I update, I'll now be looking at results that just relate to this area. You can see it's a far lower number. I've only got 106 now. Okay, so that was the related subjects here. Let's have a quick look now at show results for this heading here. For the exit test in week 7 and for the group research log, which starts in week 8, you need to be aware about what kind of source you're looking at and how that affects the kind of information you get. We've already talked a little bit about journalism and how the information is arrived at in journalism, but something that may be new to you is the idea of an academic journal, which contains academic research articles. In other words, someone who's an academic specialist in a field has conducted some kind of original research and then published their findings in a journal. So you can select this button here just to look through academic journals. And the extra stamp of quality is when the academic articles have been peer-reviewed. Here it is. Which basically means that any other experts in the field have checked the work and perhaps they've made suggestions for changes before publication. And by clicking this button here, you're selecting just peer-reviewed papers. So you can see I have 140 now under a simple search with Airbnb. Now you might find these papers, or reading these papers, a little tricky, so we'll have a look at the structure of these during the course, but you'll need to get familiar with them for all your modules at Regent's University, so try to stick with them. So that was a very basic introduction to the limiters down here on the left hand side. Have a play around with them. There are other limiters, such as the date limiter here, and in the next tutorial I'll show you how to create your own personal folder.